Hello everyone. So today I want to do a video that I have wanted to do for so long, but I couldn't do it because I didn't have the thing that you need to do the video. And after years and years of wanting it, I finally got one. So if you're wondering what it is, ta-ta-ta! Yes, I finally got a Midori and I am so excited. I wanted a Midori for the longest time, but the thing about it is they're expensive, and I've got plenty of journals. I've even got leather journals that there was nothing wrong with them, and just to buy one for the sake of buying one, feels a little bit indulgent, doesn't it? So, but then again, I thought about buying the faux dories, and it's like, once you start putting money into that and then buying the inserts and everything, you probably could have just put a little bit more to it and got the real thing that you wanted in the first place. So it was on and on with that. And then I was on eBay the other night, like a couple weeks ago, and this lady was selling, she had a post up about selling her Midori, which was new in the bag, and with it came, the charm, a dashboard that she had made from someone on Etsy, and one Midori insert unused. And so she had all of those, and the notebook of course, and all of those listed together for $40. Well, I guess she didn't get any bids on it, so I got a notification that she had lowered the price to $30, and just without really even thinking it over, I just bought it, which is probably good in a way, because if I would have thought about it for a really long time, I would have justified all the reasons why I did not need to buy it. And so I just impulse buy and kind of gut reaction, like, you're probably never going to get this kind of deal again, buy. So I went ahead and bought it, and I'm really glad that I did it. I see now, I keep smelling it, and it's just so, the sense of nostalgia is so strong, because it reminds me of, I was like a teen in the 80s, and I remember my mom taking me to the store for my first leather jacket, and that smell, that new leather smell. And I remember wanting black, and her saying no, only bikers wore black, and the back and forth of that. And of course I finally won and got the black, and I just thought I was Billy Badass. But oh yeah, it just really takes me back. And I am not in any way, shape, or form disappointed at all with my purchase. I know I will have this book for a really long time. Any marks that's on here were completely by me, because when I got this sucker, it was, like I said, in the bag that Midori comes in, pristine. She did have the elastic threaded on there and everything. I don't know if they come that way or if you do it when you get one brand new, and she had the charm on there, which, now this charm I would not have chosen if I was picking the charm, but yeah, I really do like it. So yeah, there's that. It's kind of a Art Deco. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. It's kind of an Art Deco, really girly charm, and I really like it. And so then I put this on there because my daughter had given me this. It goes in your phone. It goes in your phone jack, on your cell phone. And it kept slapping around and hitting the front of my phone and getting in my way and dangling down when I'm trying to watch videos and stuff. So once I got this book and saw that kind of girly thing, I took that off my phone and put it on the book. And I think it just looks so just delicate and girly too. It's perfect for this book. So I'm going to show you how I have it set up and what I have in there, which is not that much, because like I said, I just got it. I think it came last week, and then I did a few things to it, but not much, because I'm not using this book for all kinds of planning and all that stuff. I have some file faxes, and I don't even really mess with them that much. This is an art thing for me. This is mostly what I, creative pursuits is more or less what I wanted it for. But okay, so here's, like I told you, the dashboard that the lady that I bought it from, she had someone make her from Etsy. And it's really pretty. I mean, it's a nice dashboard. It is super, super thick. And there's the back side of that. So I have that in there. I have a few Post-its clipped to it. Not many, because I just don't need it. Like, if I want to jot down a few things that I need to pick up at the store, that'd probably be the only thing I would need this kind of paper for. And then I have a clip on there so that I can clip in this. It's one of those free or very, very cheap kind of calendar booky things you can get drugstore. I think my dad got this one in the mail for free, but I have it in here because I can clip down my scheduled hours at work and then write in later when I'm called in. I'll, like, at the end of the month, I'll fill out all the other days that I work that were not scheduled so that I can kind of get an idea of that, my actual hours. But yeah, so that's what that's for. And here's just like where notes where I get more hours and stuff. And that's what I'm going to do with that. But I have it clipped in here so it doesn't, like, nothing can really fall out of this book, as in slip down into the ground. Like, nothing can do that because everything's either clipped or slid in. But I only have the one elastic in here because, like I said, I just got it and I haven't really modified it or done anything to it yet. But this clip also serves the purpose to hold the book open when I'm working on it, on an art thing. Okay, so then around the book, I took 6 pieces of sketchbook paper, just ripped it out of my regular sketchbook, and this was already the height that was. Let me see if I can maybe back a little. Yeah, this was already the height, the height of my paper, and then I just cut the ends off to fit in here. And here you can see it is the back of that paper. So if I'm out somewhere and I want to draw something, I have the option of, like, pulling this whole stack out, or one piece at a time, or opening the book and just, however I want to do it, but it's not attached. And then that way, whatever I draw, if it's something small and I want to, like, cut it out and put it into my journal part, I can do that. If it's a big sketch that's going to be like the whole paper, then I'll probably take that out later and put that in my big art journal, because I don't want it to be cut or whatever. So, and then here's the journal part, which I'll show you in a minute. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what I have in here also. This I have hooked to, the smaller band, how you have a big band and a small band. So this is a journal that I got at the dollar store, and this was the height that it was, so it just perfectly fit into that other band. But it was a bit wider, and I had to cut off, like 1.5 inches of it so it wouldn't be hanging out of the book. And it's just a journal that you can, it's got one side is lined, and then the other side is adult coloring. So if you're sitting in traffic, or someone else is driving you and you're waiting on them, or you're at the doctor's, whatever you're doing, you can jot down your ideas or thoughts, or you can get out your pens and do a little bit of coloring. And I like this because I write a lot of poetry, and a lot of times I have to write out or work out rhyme schemes, and you don't want that in your beautiful Midori insert with that beautiful paper. You don't want to be crossing stuff out and making a big mess of the paper. So this was just perfect. And like I said, I bought this at the Dollar Tree, and when it's full, I'll definitely get another one because it serves its purpose, So, okay, let's get down to the business. So here is my Midori insert that came with the book, like I said, and there was nothing, it had never been used. So everything in here is all me. And let me just say that everything that they say about this paper, the Tomoe River paper, it's true. It's very thin, so you can see through it, and like that was a little bit of a surprise to me. I heard people say it's thin, but until you touch it yourself, I don't think you kind of really get it. But yes, it's very thin. It's kind of like, you remember the old onion skin typing paper if you took typing in school? It's like that, but it's strong. It's strong paper, and it's just, the texture is just dreamy. My daughter touched it and she said it felt like a flower petal, which is pretty close. So yeah, I'm just going to do my books one at a time. I don't need 3 and 4 books in here, different things. If I want to draw, like I said, I've got my paper. If I want to write, I've got my this part of my journal, and then this part here, what I wanted this whole thing for is just my artistic expression. So when I come home from work, if I'm sitting there watching TV and I just want to, I don't feel like getting out a giant journal and having to plan out a whole page. And I mean, that's fun too, and it has its moments, but you know, I go in and out of phases with that. Like all winter I worked on really big books, and you know, now I'm wanting to scale back some because there's just other things I want to be doing, like gardening and stuff like that. So here we go. I haven't decorated the cover yet, but here's my start. And I just this paper clip just holds this in from flapping because I did glue it, but it was long, so I wanted to remember this salt lamp that I got given as a gift. And you know, just talking about the lady that I bought the book from. This is kind of just a junky, like stuff I had laying around or found. Like this was from a bag that I bought. It was from a fortune cookie. These paint chips here are actual colors that I'm considering painting my walls. I don't know if that will come clear to you. Come on. No? Oh, anyway, it's called Groovy Green. So I found these stickers of like a disco ball and a, whatever you call those lamps. And then this one was retro lime. So I just put those in there so I remember that was the color I'm thinking about. And then this was just a card I found in the post office floor. And I'm always thinking if I find something and like if my eyes are led to see it, and it's meant for me, so I'll pick it up and hold on to it. Just some little, you know, bits and bobs I had laying around of things that I wanted to remember. And I use the Tim Holtz stains on my pages to get color. I've got about 10 or 12 of those right now. Well, you know what? Maybe less than that. I don't know. I have not added them, but I've got a few. So I wrote some lyrics to a Jimi Hendrix song that I really liked, and just some things that I had, pictures and stuff that just seemed to go with it. And these old stickers I had is from San Francisco. Hate Ashbury. And then my hubby bought me some, like a pack of Stephen King movies, and I wanted to keep the cover art there, and then I made like a list of the ones that I've already got and the ones that I want. That way when I go to the store and I've got this in my bag, I don't have to wonder which movies do I need, which ones do I already have. It's there for me. And then this one's going to be my playlist, you know, and so it'll be blank until the book is done and I've wrote down all the songs that I've been listening to lately. Just some journaling about me getting lost, which I found this picture of my daughter wearing these fake, like they're called hillbilly teeth or something. But I felt like such a big goober of getting lost somewhere that I should know by now how to get to. So the picture just kind of went along with the me saying my sense of direction sucks, because it really does. And then I've got, you know, it was Easter time, so I got this little thing that says Yo Peeps, and some old photos of my daughter and her Easter basket. And my youngest daughter, since I had to work Easter and couldn't be with everyone else, she left me this note with a Reese peanut butter egg. It was so sweet. And that's her when she was little. And I had some cute some Easter washi tapes that I put in there to remember. And then I have a page about my sweet, sweet dog, who I love dearly. He is my love. And then I have one where I kind of did a lot of stamping to it and some background color with this Tim Holtz stains. And then here's a picture of the mountains in Nevada that I took one time when I was there. And then I put a selfie, and then like with some trees to kind of go along with the whole theme. And then I had some tree washi that I just thought it all went together. And I like that page a lot. And then this is where I'm at right now, and it's just menus and things. Like, we've been eating out a lot, and I just wanted to keep the menus and talk about where we've ate, so we know which restaurants we like and which ones we didn't like, and just kind of just what I did at work. That's kind of how I'm going to use the rest of the book, just little snippets of my day. It's not going to be any huge artistic accomplishment or anything, but I didn't really want that. Like I said, I did that all winter long, and I did a lot of creating over the winter time and spent hours per day on that. And like, now that the weather is warm, I just want to go and do and see, and I guess maybe when it's cold again, I'll want to record all my adventures. But for now, I've got this, and it works perfectly to just pick up and take with me and go. I've got everything I need. So I've got about a minute left before my memory runs out. Here's my pencil case. If you guys want to see, it's so cute. It's a paper doll mate is what they're called. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Bye.